Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Hit him with this right here. Then we're going to go here. Then we're going to go here. Okay, that's good. Pat was good. Pat Kaiser was good, yo. Look, y'all, we finna have a fire stream, but it's a couple things I want to get out the way first before we have a fire stream, man. Okay, so now look. Wait, what air? What's been going on? Been a while. Jacko is wacko. Yo, what's good, Jacko? So listen, I'm gonna explain everything right here. Okay, now what I want to start to do, right? We're going to try to keep this like 10 to 15 minutes. What I want to do is just remind you guys of who I am, what this channel stands for, and what kind of man I'm aspiring to be, what kind of man I'm aiming to be, right? And we are 100% going to get into some games. In fact, let me go ahead and turn my PS5 on right now. We're definitely going to get into some games. The plan is to play a little bit of Invincible, but I'm not that good at that game, so we're probably gonna play like maybe 30 minutes of Invincible and then Sparking for the rest of the night. I'm gonna try to maintain my skill because I got a league match, my last national Sparking league match of the NSL. Now let me see if actually I'll do that later. So did y'all see that Cavs game? Yo, my homeboy was just telling me about it. So let me knock this out real quick. And it's nothing like crazy, nothing too deep, for real. But I want to start off by apologizing to not Eli. Yeah. And people love to clip things. People love to apparently go to other Sparking Zero content creators and say, oh, yo, look at what AP said on this stream and look at what he said on this stream. And let me tell you guys why I want to start this stream off by apologizing to Eli. I've been doing some thinking. Everybody who understands who I am, everybody who subscribes to this channel understands that I'm a man of God first. Before I'm a good gamer, before I'm an entertainer, even before I'm a husband and a father, I'm a man of God first. Right? The Bible says that the Lord knew me before I was put together in my mother's womb. Right? So I'm a man of God first. That being said, people will hold me to a higher standard, and expectedly so, right? And whenever I fall short, people can't wait to jump on that, right? I will not always conduct myself in a manner that's 100% accurate of what a man of God is supposed to look like. And I understand that me having a platform, me having an online presence, it's important for me to be aware of that. As a man, one of the most important things is to be able to take accountability and admit where you're wrong and come back and make the apology just as loud as the offense. And so that's why I'm doing this live on stream in front of people, because I think that I said some things out of character to not Eli in my video where I said addressing a pathetic excuse for a man. That is now I don't want this to be misconstrued. And like I said, if y'all want to clip something, clip this, tell Eli this. Me and Eli don't speak. We don't have a relationship like that. But I am sorry for calling you out of your name by calling you a pathetic excuse of a man. I apologize. I apologize for saying that if I were to see you in person and you said these kind of things, I would stick my foot down your throat. I apologize. I apologize for making fun of your physique, for flexing in the camera and saying your arms droop downwards. I apologize for that. Right? Let's see what else. What I do not apologize is for addressing you and calling you out for including my innocent children in a problem that you had with me and it was over Sparking Zero. I mean, it's just so silly, right? If you and I want to make videos back and forth talking about your net is trash, you're a bad player, cool, do it for the content, fire. What I do not apologize is addressing you directly in that video, letting you know, keep my children out of anything that you have going on concerning the game. Concerning me, keep them out. They have absolutely nothing to do. What I do not apologize for is talking to you directly, saying that you were out of line, comparing my children to household pets. I do not apologize for that. I still stand 10 toes down on that, right? As any father would. But the thing that I want to do is like, I have to be the better man. Right? I have to be the bigger man. I should say the bigger man. I should not stoop down to the level of somebody who's doing something like that. No disrespect, AP. Why are you doing all this? To be honest, I don't think Eli cares about all this drama at all, or am I missing something? No, and here's what I'm saying. I don't want this to be misconstrued. This is not for Eli. This is not for Eli. This is for me as a man holding myself accountable to the Lord, right? Because I understand when I do things that I shouldn't do. This is not for Eli, Sparking Essential. So I appreciate you, my dog. Eli can care about this. Eli cannot care about this. What I am saying is that people clip things all the time and tell Eli, if they want to tell Eli something as a man, tell him about this apology. This is something that I have to do because you have to understand, you guys have to understand what it's like to be me. I'm about to go to the Air Force. I'm about to be away from this space for a long time in my mind, like a few months, like 2 to 3 months. That's a long time in my mind. Even if what AP said is valid, it goes against his own moral code for real. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. For the principle of the video, I do not apologize for. It is a very pathetic move as a man to include my children in a problem that you have with me. That is pathetic. But I should not have called Eli a pathetic excuse for a man. I shouldn't have went on making fun of his physique, making fun of all these different things. He can do that to me. I shouldn't stoop to that level, right? The next thing I wanted to say is, I for new viewers, right? I'm always talking about the toxicity of the Sparking Zero community, and I didn't help it by making that video, right? I didn't help it by saying some of the unnecessary things I said in that video, right? And so this is me apologizing as a man because, like I said, when you offend somebody, the apology should be to the same degree as the offense. You shouldn't just do something you know you shouldn't have done, and then you say, my bad. It's not a real and genuine, sincere apology. So that's why I apologize. This is not for Eli. This is for me holding myself accountable as a child of the Most High God. You understand? The next thing I wanted to say is, I've seen comments and Eli himself and other people just say that I'm holier than thou. Guys, this could not be the furthest thing from the truth. So if you haven't heard it from my mouth already, I am not better than you. And I'm not just talking to Eli. I'm talking to everybody who's ever seen my content, heard me say that I'm a man of God, heard me say that I love Jesus. I am not better than you. I'm not on a pedestal looking down thinking that I'm better than you. Just because I do my best not to curse does not mean I think I'm better than you. I know that I'm a low down, messed up, dirty, broken, traumatized human being just like everybody else in this world. The only difference between me and the unbeliever is that I acknowledge my mess and I understand that I am in need of a savior and his name is Jesus Christ. I don't think I'm better than anybody. The crackhead down the street, we got the same kind of problems. His problems just manifest a little bit different, right? And he resorts to the crack pipe. I'm no better than him, right? So I just like, when y'all hear me talking about the Lord, when y'all hear me talking about Jesus, when y'all hear me talking about my faith, that is because he saved me. He saved my soul. He changed my life. And that is the least I can do is spread the gospel to all the nations and make his name known. That is the least I can do is not deny his name before man. Sorry. The least I can do, right? But it does not mean I think I'm better than you. I'm not holier than thou. I hang out with people who curse all the time. I hang out with people who smoke. I hang out with people who have sex addictions. Do I need to continue? One of the last things I want to say, what's next? It's important for like new viewers and the viewers I have right now to be reminded of who I am and what this channel stands for. And I need to be consistent because now that I have an online presence, when I'm gonna make mistakes, and in the future I will still make mistakes. But if I make a mistake and I do something online that's not valid, as a man, the least I can do is come back online and apologize for what I deem to be a mistake, right? And I would hope that anybody else would do the same thing. Yeah, all the negativity, bro, it don't help nothing. It doesn't help anything. For those of y'all who don't have a wife and children, maybe y'all don't understand my sentiment, but I know that there are a lot of other people who have a wife and children, or they have friends who have a wife and children. Don't talk about a man's wife. Don't talk about a man's kids, especially in a disrespectful manner. It's never okay. And so that's what I don't apologize for. But yeah, man, I believe that's pretty much it. This is not, again, for anybody just coming in the stream, this is not for Eli. Ambassador Plays is not afraid of Eli. Ambassador Plays is not afraid of anybody but God. One thing's for sure and two things for certain. But if I'm going to call myself a Christian, if I'm going to say that this channel exists to try to shine a light on the Lord through my behavior, through my actions, I got to clean them up. And I got to apologize when I mess up, when I fall short. Does that make sense? But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into some games. So why is my PlayStation not on? I thought I turned it on. I hope y'all appreciate it. Okay, bro, I'm sitting here like, why is my PlayStation not turning on, bro? It's really scaring me. All right, so look, we about to get into some games. Look what we got. So, for those of y'all who don't know, bro, my controller broke. The controller that my wife got me, the R2 trigger does not push down all the way, right? And I maybe it's because I'm that much of a sweat, right? So check this out. How it's supposed to press down is like this, right? All the way down. How it presses down right now is like this. You see how this one doesn't press down all the way? So when I'm playing Sparking Zero, like I can't charge up properly. And that sucks. Like that really sucks. So I bought a new controller because my league match is on, I think, the 21st. And then I ain't gonna lie, this joint really fire. So I'm gonna unbox this with y'all real quick, show y'all what it looks like, and then we're gonna get into some games. I never seen this one before. This is the black. This is like the top half is black and the bottom half is blue. So we're gonna get into this. I got my coffee. Oh snap, yo, this thing is like, this tape seems like 2 decades old, bro. It's not even coming off smooth. What are y'all talking about in the chat? Walking Beam said, yo, what did I miss? Shadow said, even if what AP has said is valid, it goes against his own moral code for real. Facts. Sparking the Century said, nah, fair enough. AP, you good, bro. Just trying to get more context and all this. Yeah, bro. I mean, that's all it is, bro. That's all it is, bro. I got to set an example because what people fail to realize sometimes is like what happens on the internet, like it lives forever. Even if I were to take down a video or take down something, like somebody seen it, somebody heard it, somebody remembered it, somebody probably clipped it. So like you got to just conduct yourself a certain way. And then it's like your kids are going to see all this stuff one day, right? It's like, how would you want your kids to go about a situation, right? I'm saved, not soft. But that doesn't give me an excuse to just, wild out and stoop down to a level that I know is beneath me. That makes sense? All right, so we finally got the tape off. Now, I do think, right, I was supposed to get back to you about Pro Controllers. I told Chucks there's a site where you can just send your controller in for repairs and they can modify it. Really? Nah, what you did, what you got to get into is how that boy James Harden is a bum. Bro, did he sell tonight? I didn't watch the game. I was just talking to my homeboy about it. Bro, Kaiser, I genuinely think they're making these controllers to break on purpose. I lied to you not, because that controller my wife brought me, I might have dropped it a couple times, but all I've done is play Sparking Zero and Injustice and other games on it. So here it go right here. Hold on, y'all. That thing kind of crispy. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Hold on. And this is perfect too because it's my wife's favorite color, black, and my favorite color, blue. Now, I don't like the material as much as I like the material on this one. This one is a lot more glossy. I put a little Vaseline and lotion on my hands earlier, so I can already see, like, fresh out the box, I done got like some grease stains on this controller. This one doesn't do that. But in terms of the colorway, I like it a lot. Let's hook this up to my PS5. And we gonna get into it, bro. We gonna get into it. Alright. Boom. We're gonna go here with it. Oh snap, I forgot I changed all this because my wife let's see, shape, circle, put it this way, zoom in, oh, that's too close. Zoom in like right there. That's cool. Do the zoom like that. Let's go like 87. That's smooth. And then turn it like this. Put it here. Now, the on-screen chat. Let's see if I can get that going. Boom. Select live source. Boom. Activate selected. Bet. The chat should be on the screen now. Yeah, I brought it off. He said it's a fire gradient. Yeah, I appreciate that, Artellus. Yo, Artellus, what's good with you, my boy? I didn't forget. Artellus, I need to lock in because I got basic training in 7 days and I'm at 22% body fat. Artellus, what's your body fat? Right now, I'm 6'4". Your boy done put a little tub on. You feel what I'm saying? Your boy been eating good. Right now, I'm 6'4", 254 pounds. 22% body fat, 16-inch neck, and 34 hips, 34 waist. I mean, Cameron said was good. I got that green controller. You got? Nah, I don't got no green. Oh, you talking about, yeah, the bedazzled out one. Cause I got an off-brand Xbox One controller. Cause said, yeah, that color is fire. Okay, appreciate it. Can y'all see the screen on chat? Yes, y'all can. Okay, bet. Is that a good size, chat? Is that a good size for the on camera stuff? Now, here's what we gonna do, bro. All right, bet. Hold on, chat. The fireway is. I'm not gonna lie, this fucking. Hold on. I gotta show y'all again. This month, bro. What? That's not fire. That mug is smooth, bro. Yeah, that mug is smooth. For sure, that mug is smooth. He said, yeah, it looks good to me, but my YouTube chat covers you anyway. Okay. Bet. It looks good, chat. It looks good. That's a bet. Yeah, it looks good. All right. Boom. Okay, got the new controller. We got the new controller. Now, I really feel like they be making these controllers to break, but that's neither here nor there. Artellus, did you hear my question? Artellus, do you know your body fat? Do you know your body fat percentage? Or nah? All right, chat. Okay, we're playing. I think I want to play both of these games. Oh, my Elgato is still muted. Hold up. Properties. Deactivate. Okay. Properties. Activate. Okay. Can y'all hear the game? Like me switching back and forth? What do I do to fix this? Properties. Can y'all hear the game? Bro, wait. Y'all cannot hear the game, right? Yo. Okay. Can y'all hear the game? Yeah, we can. It's quiet. Why can't I hear it? The game audio is good. Well, I can't hear it. That's not good. Hold on. Let's see what's going on here.
This is ridiculous.
But so y'all can hear everything right now. Oh, this is the wrong account. When we play this game, we have to use this account. Is it supposed to have music now? Nah. Never mind, we can hear the game. I can hear it. Okay, so the problem is on my end. I cannot hear it. I want to property. Okay, settings, audio, Quadcast X. Okay. If I close, here's my question. If I close Discord and open it back up, will my stream, hold on. I'm about to try it.